Good day. Today we will proceed to Fibonacci sequence. Fibonacci sequence is actually interesting because it is a model for many physical things in nature. Like for example, on how a rabbit was bred, and also if you notice the branches of a particular tree, so it also represents a Fibonacci sequence. So according to our definition, the sequence where the first two terms are both equal to 1 and every term thereafter is the sum of two preceding terms is called the Fibonacci sequence. And we have a theorem here wherein the Fibonacci sequence can be defined recursively as f sub 1 to the which denotes our first term, which is 1, our second term, which is also 1, and f sub n is equal to f sub n minus 1 plus f sub n minus 2 for n is greater than or equal to 3, such that the sum of the sequence and or the terms in a Fibonacci sequence is equal to f of n plus 2 minus 1. Now, we proceed to activity 1. In number 1, by analyzing the definition and the theorem, we need to write the first 10 terms of the Fibonacci sequence. So, according to our definition, the first both two terms are both equal to 1. So therefore, our f sub 1 and f sub 2 are 1. So we will write it, so 1 and then 1. And then according also to the definition, every term thereafter is the sum of two preceding terms, meaning to get the third term, we just need to get the sum of the two preceding terms. So here, we already have two terms. So to find for the third term, we just need to add the first two terms, namely 1 and 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So we already have our third term, and it will just continually happen until we have the first 10 terms. So 2 plus 1 is 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. So we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we only need 3 terms now. So 8 plus 13 is 21. And then 31 plus 21, or 21 plus 31. 21 plus 13, so we have 34. And then 21 plus 34 is 55. So how many terms do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So therefore, the first 10 terms of the Fibonacci sequence are 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, and 55. Now in number 2, what is the 13th term of a Fibonacci sequence? So here we need to find the 13th term. So we need to see the first 10 terms and then so on and so forth. So I'll just copy here the first 10 terms, which are 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, and 55. So that is our first 10 terms. So we only need to have, or we are just 3 terms away from the 13th term. So we will just continue the process of adding 2 consecutive terms to find the next term. So we have 34 and 55, so we add that. 34 plus 55 is 89. And then 55 plus 89 is, so 55 plus 89 is 144. So we have already 12 terms. And for the last term, we just need to add 89 and 144. These two numbers. So 89 plus 144 is equal to 233. So therefore, the 13th term of a Fibonacci sequence, or F sub 13, is equal to 233. That is our answer. In number 3, we need to find the sum of the first 13 terms of the Fibonacci sequence. So in number 2, we already have the first 13 terms, which are this one. So it is from 1 to 233. So we need to find the sum of these terms. So here in our theorem, we have a formula actually for the series of a Fibonacci sequence. So we have f sub 1 plus f sub 2 up to the f sub n is equal to f sub n plus 2 minus 1. So as you can see, our n in number 3 is 13. So according to the theorem, to find the sum of the first 13 terms, so we need to apply this formula. So we will denote this as the series, or the sum of the Fibonacci sequence up to the 13th term. Or actually, we can write the formula first. So f sub n is equal to f sub n plus 2 minus 1. Then we substitute n. So we let n be equal to 13. So we substitute n here. So s sub 13 is equal to f sub 13 plus 2 minus 1. So simplifying this, we have s sub 13 is equal to f sub 15, because 13 plus 2 is 15 minus 1. But here, what we just have is f sub 13. So we need to add 2 more terms here. So by adding again 2 consecutive terms, so 144 plus 233 is, so we will use a calculator here, equal to 377. And for our 15th term, we have to add 233, and 377. So, 233 plus 377. And we have 610. So, here in our equation, so we will let f sub 15 be equal to 610. So, substituting it to our equation, so s sub 13 is equal to 610 minus 1, which is equal to, so s sub 13 is 609. So that is our answer. The sum of the first 13 terms of the Fibonacci sequence is 609. So it is only from 1 up to 233. So we can also check this by using a calculator by adding these terms in the calculator. So 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 8 plus 13 plus 21 plus 34 plus 55 plus 89 plus 144 plus 233. So it is also 609. So therefore, our answer is correct. So that's it for Fibonacci sequence. Thank you and see you again.